All right, we made it in safely. Step one of the plan is to head to the spiral staircase at the south end of the second floor. Good way to run up the roof from there. Once we're on top, we can fly to the central wing. That's pretty much riding us being monstrums, huh? Or whatever's. Let's rescue this chick already.
All right, we're in.
White Cat, what are you doing again?
Yeah.
I just located.
It looks like there's a way up to the roof near the stairs on the south side.
Hello. Can the search bar work, please? Tempest Rising is apparently a an RTS that's like. Oh, it was also announced at THQ. That's why.
Should be around here.
Oh, did we miss the demo? I want the demo.
Found it. According to the intel, there used to be a ladder here that led to a lookout post. They ended up removing it so the prisoners couldn't use it to escape. The cover rotted off in time. Guess no one here has been bothered to fix it.
Oh, do I have to? I have to join the playtest. That's what it is.
Piece of cake.
We might be able to get to the top floor of the central tower from that ledge.
Yep.
Good grief. When is the warden planning on coming back anyway? Surprised he even bothered taking the time to talk to his kid. How busy he is.
All right. Well.
What the?
Oh, wait, what? That's so confusing, but okay. All right, I have it set up. I'm gonna give this a shot later.
Yeah, that was amazing. What game is it?
It's called Tempest Rising, and it's giving me heavy Command & Conquer vibes.
Interesting. I saw you playing Tiberium Wars the other day. What was going on with
Oh
that?
yeah, I'm streaming it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm streaming the campaigns.
According to Parks, the inmate we're looking for should be in this reception room. Sounds like Bilger was planning on stopping by for a visit. Wonder what kind of business he's got with the likes of some common jailbird. Who could say? But it doesn't seem like he's on his way just yet. Let's rescue her while we can. Huh? There's no one here. Missed. You people, you get lost in our way to costume party. But I thought I had a warden too. Just last thing I need, guards catching on. Thank you for getting in the way of my scheme. How you go die in a hole or something? Oh, this problem child over here. What do you think you were going to do? Play musical chairs with him and run off? There's no one else in here, so she must be the prisoner we're looking for. But how did a girl this young get locked up in a prison? Are you lost, little girl?
What's wrong?
Little. You're rather obtuse, even for a Roman, aren't you? Judging by that question, I assume there have been no rumors about me yet. About the assassin who failed to snuff out her mark.
I'm Iris. I've discarded everything I have except this name. Let this be a warning to you dummies. The Governor General of Glia, Cardinal Linheim, will die by my hands. Get in my way, and you will feel my wrath.
A lot of bloodlust for such a little pipsqueak. Would have ended out somehow, right? Maybe say a fight to the death? What? What does that have to come to that? Besides, isn't Cardinal Lindheim missing right now? No one's seen him for some time. We have to find him, I take it. I laid in wait for him after infiltrating the Governor Generals, but he never came. Where did that idiot bozo Cardinal vanish off to? So you didn't actually do anything? Not like they had you in chains before you even got the chance to off the guy. One lame assassin if sheer throws and screaming fits are the best you got. You really thought I'd get past, it'd get you past Belger? All I see is a stupid plan from a stupid kid. Shut up, shut up, shut up. My adventures will never end. Not until I find Lindheim and put him to the knife. But that day will never come if I stay locked up in here forever. This is all fault of those moronic monstrums. How am I supposed to find Lindheim if all anyone talks about is them? What sells it? If I see them, I'll bump them off, just the same as Lindheim. Yeah? I'm sure. I would sure like to see you try. Go to rest already, Hawk. Yes, I got a lot of reservations about this. Should we really rescue this girl? I mean, she called herself an assassin, even if she was just unjustly in prison. She actually did still attempt a murder. Can't leave her in here. Right, she'll just think of an even more ridiculous escape plan. Worst case scenario, we should be able to stop her if she tries anything else. You ask Iris if she would be willing to come back with you to your hideout. Come back with you to your hideout. Yes, there's a bar we have some special arrangements with. You wouldn't be first runaway kid hiding in there. You know, all sorts of rumors. Tempting offer, I might hear something about Lindheim that way. Mission is standstill in here, and the food sucks so bad, I'm this close to losing it. In all honesty, this is pretty ideal for me, so fine. I'll go to your little hideout. Thank goodness. Alright, let's get out of here then. Out of here? You mean right this second? Hold on, Baltic Prison is the best in the world. How do you expect to... Oh, you'll figure it out soon enough. What do you think you're doing? Sorry in advance, this might be kind of a bumpy ride. Better hold on tight. Yep. It flies out of there. Those scumbags. I'm gonna tear those monstrums a new one if this is the last thing I do. That's pretty hard, wasn't it? How about you enjoy some tea instead? We serve this butter roll at the bar. It's still hot out of the oven. Fuck, doesn't it smell so good? Just leave it there. Would you look at that? Yuffie seems to be handling things just fine. You all did a splendid job of finding her and bringing her here. Who is she anyway? Might be the best time to answer that question. She's not exactly an acquaintance. The circumstances are rather complex. The atrocities she must have witnessed to be so hell-bent on revenge. My objective was to save her from a blood-stained future before it was too late. It appears it will still be some time before she'll open her heart again. All we gotta do now is show her we're friends and wait patiently.
Alright, so since she was voiced, literally the same voice actor as the last person we just did.
Huh.
Yep.
Neat.
Xavier, I think is how he introduced himself. And Iris there, same person.
Neat.
Kind of surprising, because they do sound rather different. Hey, what do you know? It's almost like voice actors can have range.
It's good voice actors, yep.
Don't worry about that. Just wait, whoa, question marks.
What?
I mean, yeah, go do the quest you were gonna do. I was just like, there's a mystery quest over there. It's weird.
This one?
Yeah. So that, go to the yeah. You can do the question marks later. You go to the quest you were gonna do. I think it's at the midpoint. Is it? No, it's at the end. Dang. Okay, just warp to the end.
Oh, warp. Oh, we did this. We can't warp in the dungeon.
Yeah, you can.
How?
Press. There you go.
Oh, I see.
Just. There they are. Remember that you can block.
I'm just trying to.
Leave it to me.
Neat. And they're all gone now.
Yay. Now you can touch the heel pad before you leave.
Might as well, right?
I mean, you can just go to that green spot, right? Green or the yellow. Any of those are warp points.
Right, right. I keep forgetting.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to
They're
me.
still in party and just leave immediately.
It's the monstrums.
Yeah, you did it. Oh, you can just crimson line up there. Just like jump out. Yeah, there you go.
Ah, you are.
I wonder who she really is. And Hawk has decided to join you? And what is it to you? Oh, Prillis, this is where you were. From here, I can see the entire city. I can watch from the emergence of the murders. I see. I don't know what else I expected. You all been checking the bulletin board? Oh, you mean your request? We've went and dealt with the monsters like you asked us to defeat. Impressive. I would like to hear a report about it later. Despite your efforts, I still sense the presence of powerful monsters. I may ask you to take up arms once again. Can't ignore this. Yes, if Abrilis is worried about these monsters, then they must be really strong. We might get hurt if we don't do anything. Count me in. You have me at powerful monsters. Good luck, all of you.
Look at all that stuff to do.
All that stuff to do.
Oh, by the way,
What?
if you want to just
Tell
yeah,
me
there you
what
go.
happened.
There you go.
Report it, yeah.
Oh. I grant this to you.
Fool's gloves, yep.
About time we finished.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Raid time.
Yeah. This is how it goes.
We should prepare ourselves.
But yeah, if you want to take care of that other
Why,
quest, you don't need to work. You just glide on over there.
It's
pretty great.
Here I go.
Yep.
Did you learn a new skill?
Yep.
Oh, you did. Oh, the really good one.
Yeah. Might as well, he does a lot of multi-hits, so...
Remember that you can glide.
On him again. Those are my favorite little darlings. Working hard, I take it? Hi, Shantae. Oh, and you too, Mr. Ruskov. This is your first time meeting, isn't it, Adel, my dear? Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Ruskov. He is the owner here at Le Bistro Blanc. Hello there. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Mr. Ruskov here is a business neighbor of Pendleton's. We often have him cater for us. Are you already familiar with him too, Shantae? We've known him for quite a while. He and I are fellow culinary artists, after all. We get together for a little advice.
Artistes.
Artistes.
It was spelled that way, so.
I see. Advice session every now and then, just like this. Advice session. Something the matter, Mr. Roscoff? Oh yes, it so happens. I was thinking of expanding our menu in the future, mainly by bringing back our a local specialty from previous owner's management. Unfortunately, we're having a rather rough time figuring out where to start. A local specialty, huh? Not to mention, I remember eating a dish when I was little. I assumed ownership here upon introduction at a local eatery after the war 8 years ago. As such, I've never had the dish myself. The townsfolk considered it quite a delicacy. Sadly, however, all but mere fragments of the recipe have been lost to the ravages of war. The previous owner took any remaining clues with him when he passed a few years back. As much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I'm at a loss with this. If only we knew what ingredients were used, then we might be able to recreate it. Perhaps it was more constructive. Perhaps it would be more constructive to think of it as a new menu item entirely. Mr. Roxcoff could really use your help. What do you think, Adol? Oh, we might as well lend a hand, yeah. Oh, aren't you, sweetheart? I couldn't ask for anything more. Are you sure it's not in any trouble? Gotta try that the dish myself.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, now I see. Trying to get yourself a little local flavor, aren't you? Actually, I'd be willing to compensate your efforts with a good meal. It's the least I could do in return for your assistance. Deal then. Where we can start? There have been people around who remembered this dish to some extent. Find them and ask, we might be able to figure out what the ingredients are. Oh, now that's an idea. I can say with some certainty that the dish both incorporates seafood and vegetables. Perhaps you could ask someone with a great deal of knowledge about either. I would make the best bets the main square market and the agricultural district. Right. Even though I can only vaguely recall the dish myself, it does mean there's a chance that Carla remembers it too more than I do, at least. They're asking around. Once in a billion. We're here. I might as well ask Carla. Runs to the door, opens it with the feet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. Is something the matter? Well, actually, there's something we wanted to ask you, Carla. Ask Carla if she knows anything about the bistro's long-lost specialty. I see, so you're planning to recreate that dish, then? We hope so, anyway. Well, we were thinking you might remember it better than I can. Well, I was pretty young at the time myself, so I only have the vaguest recollection. I do remember one thing, the broth. It was warm, soothing like herbal soup. Herbal soup, huh? It's the most delicious part, rich with all sorts of simmered spices and fish. We were so small back then, but you'd always make room to ask for extra helpings of soup. Oh, really? It sounds familiar. Calling it medicinal does sound a little unappetizing, but if even us kids liked it, a sip of that soup could draw in just about anyone, no matter what their taste. So it's mystery soup. You know, I actually think I have the recipe written down in my room somewhere. Really? Well, he had this awful cold a long time ago, so I asked the owner how to make it. And the memory is he's such a kind old man and wonderful with kids at that. Oh yeah, I remembered that too. Definitely. Didn't take long to dig it up. Do you mind waiting a bit? Not at all. Thanks, Carla. Yeah, the broth recipe.
Yep.
Nice.
All right.
Oh boy. Oh, welcome, welcome. Here to buy some fresh produce. We sell our crops wholesale to stores all around. You won't find them juicier than this. Maybe she would know. Let's ask after her pitch dies down. To ask whether Susie knows anything about the bistro specialty from years ago. Hey, I mean Le Bistro Blanc was actually the old owner's routine supplier at the time. Really? In that case. Yes, I do have an idea of what vegetables went into that dish. I can distinctly remember artichokes sticking out among the bunch, though. Artichokes, you mean those edible thistle buds? Pretty commonly distributed throughout Glea, last I remember. Well, I can't speak for anywhere else. But we do eat them quite a lot here. They've got just the faintest tinge of sweetness, perfect for steaming. And plenty nutritious to boot, the previous owner practically sang their praises. Oh, I can see why. If you don't mind, though, could you tell us about the other vegetables used in that dish? Of course. Now, let me see. Cool. The fishmonger. You have some business with me. Fisherman will probably know, right? Were you just wondering something? Was anything about the bistro specialty? Yep, I know the dish. Oh, I can't exactly recall, but I do remember having it back when I lived in the Noble District. Blew my low expectations of commoner food straight out of the damn water. Juiciest white fish, the firmest clams, the tender shrimp, that dish had it all. Always loved fish, now my days are spent reeking of it. Fate's a cruel one, I tell you. sorry to hear that. Still, it's whetting my appetite just hearing about it. Fish with that much seafood in it must have been worth every last bite. But it was, especially considering how easy fresh fish comes by thanks to this canal. And that's not even counting imports. There's a reason Balduke has so many seafood dishes. Our custom of eating fish on the hieroglyph faith's day of fasting doesn't hurt either. This one brings me back what I wouldn't give to have another taste. It really was a Baldukian specialty, though, through and through. Could we maybe ask you to tell us more about the specific seafood that was used in the dish? What do you think of it? If memory serves, it was the particular whitefish they used was... Yep, seafood info. Report back. Oh, there we go. What's up?
Nothing, just like just always opening the other map.
Yep. Every time.
I need this map. Open the other map.
We're back. Do those beaming little faces of yours mean what I think they mean? Yes. Oh well. I hope so. Anyway. Report the information. Whitefish, clams, shrimp, artichokes, and other vegetables in hearty broth. Now that sounds like a local specialty if I've ever heard one. That's all that's left to recreate it, Shantae. I don't suppose you'd like to help me. Oh, you know it. Oshkosh and Shantae then made their way into the kitchen. Before long, an aromatic scent wafted out, and a single dish soon followed. Here we have it. A Baldukian style, no. Courtesy of Le Bistro Blanc. Looks delicious. This was so it was all along, huh? That's right, just one look at these ingredients and it came right to me. Pescatarian paradise like this is a balanced diet on its own. Keep that in mind when I'm swinging it down with a nice pint. Swigging it down with a nice pint. That's such a beautiful color too. It does actually look kind of good. Fairly common dish here in Glea. The recipe varies quite a bit between different households and establishments. This particular one satisfies both body and soul, a perfect meld of comfort and nourishment. It is without a doubt a dish conceived from previous owners' utmost compassion and care. It'll be a hit with the customers. You can be sure of that. Indeed, I can't express how happy I am to have revived this dish. Now all we will have the chance to enjoy it, whether for the first time ever or in forever. Now you have my sincerest thanks. We couldn't have done it without you. Not at all. I'm just glad our info ended up helping you in the end. That makes two of us. Now then, let's say we get a reward of yours. We get that reward of yours in you before it gets cold. Yep, eat the food. Yep.
About time we finished.
The recipe.
You just take your time. Thanks a bunch. Don't be a stranger.
Give food to Mishi.
In church or top of church?
Thank you. Please.
Mishi likes the food.
All right, onward to the new stuff. What? Weird that it dropped you there. Oh no, because that was right. Never mind. For some reason, I thought it was it dropped you off at the one to the right of that. Anyway, raid time.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Nope, not that one.
Kind of neat. It's one weird rock. Not just a rock, it's pure crystallized enmity. also known as a lacrima. I see. They appear in places where lemurs gather. Concentration of enmity becomes so dense that it forms a solid mass. Makes my skin crawl every time I see one. The enmity here must be at critical levels for that to happen. Well, we've got to get rid of them, right? Yes, lacrimae provoke the lemurs, which in turn produce more enmity. If we don't stop this, Nox will manifest into the real world, so all we have to do is smash them before. There isn't a moment to spare. Our objective for this Nox is to destroy the lacrimae. Wait. Smash rocks.
Break the targets! This is the song I was thinking of. I forgot. It's literally titled Lacrima Panic. Remember to hit those things. Yeah, it does a big stun. So. That one gives you extra time. Anyway, yeah, this is an interesting take on a raid, right? It's just break the targets. Go. Like. Also, yeah, Hawk is not that good at these. Because it's too, the attack range isn't wide enough, right? Like, miss. It's kind of weird. And they're also on your minimap, just so you know.
Yep.
Ready for this?
It's down! Crimson Wand!
Yeah, it might be best to just ignore him.
Here's where I come in! Woo! That is new! Here's our chance! Don't let it slip away!
Oh, 3 more.
I can do this. Watch out! They're right over there.
Oh, Lord. Somewhere you haven't looked.
You won't allow it.
You're almost there.
Get your crap together, guys.
What?
There it is.
Well, there's one. There's more than 80. Or no, those were enemies? I don't know. Either way. Either way.
Impressive.
All right. Oh, you did really well. You got all the bonuses. That's an S easy.
I'd expect no less from all of you.
Warlord Elixir, huh?
Yeah.
Phew. I was getting worried there.
Neat. I'll be taking my leave now. You too. Catch you later. Oh, before you go, you should tell them about what happened at Artisan Lane. I feel almost flattered that we have imposters. In a matter of time. I see why I was against giving people the wrong impression. Sorry. Past now, but something like about this doesn't sit right with me. Why are you helping? Thought you were only looking out for yourself. You said I wasn't. I had some time to kill, so I figured why not. What about you, doll? As a doll, I do not have any desires of my own. However, never mind. It isn't of no importance. I would, but I don't have time. If I come across any information, though, I'll let you know. Sure you will. Wish I could help too, but it's just not a great time right now. Sorry, maybe next time? Oh, well, that's our cue. Good luck. Back to Drabville we go. Take care.